Hopefully they're going to taste as good as they look and smell. That's delicious. You can certainly taste the caramelised onion, which is quite sweet, but it adds a lot of flavour to the sausage roll. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gigi's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make these delicious onion and sage sausage roll wraps. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make some really delicious sausage roll wraps. Many years ago, my dad used to make sausage rolls for Christmas, and as a kid I thought these were one of the best parts of Christmas. I love them. But in recent years I've discovered that I have a slight gluten intolerance, and I know that you can make sausage rolls from gluten-free flour, but unfortunately I think I have more of an intolerance to wheat than I do the flour. So sausage rolls were struck off my list, sadly, but the other day I discovered some wraps that I could eat from my local supermarket, and on the back of the packet they had a recipe for vegan sausage rolls, and I will try that in this series. But today I'm going to share my recipe for pork sausage rolls, and of course I had to share the recipe with you, and I thought these would make a great snack or even a main meal at Christmas time, and a main meal for the rest of the year, or a brilliant snack during the rest of the year as well. For this recipe I have grabbed myself a large frying pan, and I'm going to put this onto a high heat on my hob, and then I'm going to add oil to the base of this pan. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of oil, and then I'm just going to leave this pan to heat up. And while the pan is heating up, I just want to say that if you have enjoyed this video today and you'd like to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you did really enjoy this video, then please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any friends and family you think might enjoy this video, then please don't forget to share it with them. And if you have any questions or any comments, then please feel free to leave those in the comments section below. Everything like that really helps me out, and I would really appreciate it. Pan is getting nice and hot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in one onion that I've just simply peeled, sliced and diced. I'm going to pop that into the base of the pan, and I'm going to fry this until it starts to soften. The onion has started to soften, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a couple of teaspoons of coconut sugar. And then I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of tamari as well. And I'm going to mix those ingredients into the onions. And I'm going to leave these onions in this pan to hopefully caramelise a little bit. But first I'm going to turn down the heat just a touch. And I'm just going to continue to fry these onions until they start to turn a nice golden and crispy colour. The onions have started to caramelise, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a handful of sage. So I grabbed some sage from the garden and I just simply roughly chopped it, and I'm just going to pop that into the pan. I'm going to mix that in, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this from the heat, and I'm going to leave it to cool. Next I have grabbed myself a mixing bowl, and to the mixing bowl I've added about 500 grams of pork mince, and to the pork mince I'm going to add the onions that I made earlier, and then I've got 4 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. And then I have a courgette that I've just simply peeled and grated as well. And then to that I'm going to add some salt and pepper. So salt and pepper to your taste. We like a little bit in this house, but we don't like a lot. So I'm just going to add a couple of pinches of salt as well. And then I'm going to go and dampen my hands. I'm just going to scrunch all of these ingredients together. until everything is well mixed in. Then I'm going to divide the mixture into 4 equalish parts. I've got myself a chopping board, and I've also grabbed one of the wraps that I'm going to be using. So these are gluten-free wraps that I got from the local supermarket that don't have any sort of wheat in, but they're very good, I have to say. And what I'm going to do is get one of the pieces of the pork mince, and I'm just going to spread it like a sausage across the middle, and then I'm just going to roll that up, and that basically is your sausage roll wrap. And I'm going to put these in the fridge for a couple of hours. I've made 2 of the sausage roll wraps, and as I said, I'm going to pop these into the fridge. The rest of the mixture I'm actually going to wrap in pastry, because my husband and son aren't so keen on these wraps, but I love them. They are really tasty. I've got them from Sainsbury's. They're the bee-free, gluten-free wraps. But as I said, they don't like them, so I've made pastry for them, and I'm going to wrap the rest of the sausage or pork mince in the pastry. These sausage rolls have been in the fridge for a good couple of hours, so I'm going to preheat my oven to 200 degrees. And while the oven is preheating, I'm going to pop in a baking tray so that when the sausage rolls hit the baking tray, it will penetrate the fat in the meat and help them to cook and make them quite crispy and golden. The oven has preheated, and I've just cut slits in the top of the wrap. And now what I'm going to do is just brush the wrap with a little bit of olive oil, because I'm hoping for a really crispy top on these and bottom as well. And now I'm going to transfer these to a baking tray, and I'm going to pop them into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until they've gone a lovely golden brown colour. The sausage rolls have been in the oven for a good 25 minutes. They've gone a lovely golden brown colour. The juices are running clear from the meat as well, which means it's cooked. So I'm going to take these out. I'm going to leave them to cool. I'm going to give one of these a try now. My husband has just come down from upstairs and said these looked and smelled amazing. So hopefully they're going to taste as good as they look and smell. That's delicious. You can certainly taste the caramelised onion, which is quite sweet, but it adds a lot of flavour to the sausage roll. The wrap isn't as crispy as I wanted it to be, but it's still really nice. And the pork is beautifully cooked as well. So yes, I am really looking forward to having these for my dinner this evening. That's how you make these delicious sausage roll wraps, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having these for my dinner this evening, and they smell and taste so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be watching my next video.